ketchup and mustard girl. So this is perfect for the NBA finals. I know not everyone eats meat. Onion ring, something from over here. Spicy. You're home with me again. Well, I should say with us. We are celebrating the NBA finals this episode. The Celtics versus the Warriors.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and
I'm really excited because sports is a huge part. It has been my whole life with my family. My mom worked for the NFL for many years, and my uncles on my mom's side are all either high school and college basketball coaches and some baseball too. And my grandfather was big into sports too, with baseball, basketball, boxing. It's just a huge part of the way I grew up. So I wanted to share that part. So we have some food today. Also, my grandmother was a general manager of the stadium food, the old Cleveland Stadium. So she was a part of, sports too in a huge way, all the Indians games and just the concession stands. And then when I was a teenager, I actually, even before, I think I was even before it was legal, I worked in the concession stands, and I was like the ketchup and mustard girl, and I worked in the pretzel room and in the concession stands. So I don't know, it's just a big part. So I want to do an episode that shows that part of me. And of course we have food involved. So I got some wings, different kinds. We got 6 different flavors from just the local Buffalo Wild Wings. I find that when we go to different places to try to get good wings, we end up going to Buffalo Wild Wings because their wings are bigger and they have a variety of flavors. So I also got their house sampler too. So we're gonna do some NBA food sampling today and just chat about sports. Let's see, this is typical tailgate party food. So this is perfect for the NBA finals. I know not everyone eats meat, so I do apologize in advance, but there is some mozzarella sticks and there's some nachos and onion rings. So we have, this is their house sampler at Buffalo Wild Wings. We got boneless wings, and we have an onion ring.
Looks like you got some sauces there too.
This is good. I haven't had fried food in quite a while. So this is an NBA final treat. Then we have mozzarella sticks, and you have to have nachos. And then we got ranch, blue cheese, ketchup, something.
Taste testing.
I forget what it is. I'm just blanking out. I think chipotle?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little spicy chipotle sauce.
Spicy?
Yeah, it has a little kick to it. So let's see what kind of wing flavors. We got Caribbean jerk. We got mango habanero. A dry buffalo over here. I have to look at the names. Thai curry. Teriyaki. And Asian zing. I got some different ones.
Thai curry, is that hot?
Yes, that should be. But you know what? It's not going to be blazing. They do have blazing wings at Buffalo Wild Wings, and it actually comes with a scoop of ice cream because it's so hot. We're not doing that. So when you live in the Phoenix desert, I don't want to be sweating any more than I already am. sometimes even in the air conditioning. So we skip the blazing hot ones, but some of them are, the buffalo and the Asian zing will be hot, and the habanero. Which
habanero?
Yeah, well, mango.
Oh, like that's gonna help.
It's like a little bit of sweet habanero. You know what? Q. It's time to taste one.
What, the habanero?
Mango habanero.
I don't want to hear you crying.
Let's smell it first. That's how you know, okay, my eyes didn't water. So, you know, sometimes you can, like from over here, you can smell it and then your eyes start to water and then you know you're done. This is, it's very sweet like mango, but my tongue is starting to burn. But it's not too hot, it's tolerable, I think.
You look a little woozy.
But no, but you know what I like about their wings is there's actually, hold on, I gotta take a drink. I gotta take a drink. Yeah, that has a kick, but it's really good. What will help with that one is if you dip it in some ranch, it cools it off, or some blue cheese. Spicy, spicy. We're gonna cool off with some ranch. Why don't you come over here? Are you hungry?
Oh, come on, you know I'm hungry.
I think sometimes we think of episodes right now where we can, if you have a craving for something.
That's a
salsa.
Yeah, that's not the ketchup. We need some ketchup.
No, you know what that's for, is the
Thank you.
it's a big one.
Well, I'm gonna follow your lead. I'm gonna try a onion ring.
That, you know, I snuck. I had an onion ring before we started shooting.
Was it good?
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah, it's good. I know you like boneless wings. I don't really care for those, but we can just, we'll leave that for the chimlings.
Let me try one.
So are you excited for the game tonight?
Yeah, especially after last night.
See, I'm kind of torn because I absolutely love Golden State Warriors coach, Steve Kerr. I just like how he is as a human being, as a coach. He's so positive. Oh, what are you looking for?
Go ahead. I'm just seeing what we got here. Did you have the Thai curry?
Yes.
Because it looks like you grabbed out of that one.
Are you a little bit ADHD? We're focusing here.
Go ahead. Steve Kerr's your favorite guy?
Steve Kerr.
I want the Celtics to win.
No, but listen, I'm saying, I was starting by saying that I really, but my Uncle John, growing up, especially in 1985 and 1986, with the Boston Celtics, with Larry Bird, he was obsessed. He loved the Celtics. And he's in heaven now, so I know he's cheering for them. I mean, he is probably partying it up. So I am really cheering, and I'm blown away. But you know what happened? Steve Kerr from the Warriors, their head coach, said that what happened was he gets so annoyed when all they do is 3-pointers. But in the fourth quarter, the Celtics made 21 threes.
They beat them with their own medicine.
21 3-pointers. Are you guys proud of me that I know some of this?
I am proud of you.
So I think that and they were blocking you know, the defense was really, really good because they stopped them from shooting.
They outscored the Warriors like 40 some odd to 13 or 15 or whatever in the fourth quarter alone.
I'm gonna have a little bit of nacho.
They did really good.
I'm going
So
for the
yeah,
nachos.
I'm excited. And I think Boston's, I know this is premature, but I think Boston's going to get another title.
That would be really exciting because it's just something, I always root for the underdog or someone that hasn't won a title or a championship in, you know, forever.
Well, we do have to take a moment of silence because our beloved Phoenix Suns got knocked out prematurely. It was very sad.
Yeah, but
I don't know what happened.
But they do have to take responsibility for that too.
We love the Suns, go Suns, but...
Oh, should we tell the story about, so one of our neighbors in our community, they had a Phoenix Suns flag, like hanging over where our stucco walls are, where their house is. Which I don't even think you're allowed to do in this community, but that's okay.
Yeah, you can. It's just a flag.
Who cares? But anyway, so they were cheering for their team. Someone stole the flag. So then they put in like tape, like masking tape or something, please return the flag. And it said, we still love the Suns or something like that. And so I wonder if they ever got the flag back.
Yeah, it's pretty weird to steal someone's flag.
I know.
You know,
It was probably a Celtics fan, because then we have another neighbor right next to us that has a Boston Celtics.
yeah, but at that point,
flag.
we weren't playing Boston. You know, it was a whole nother series.
No, I'm not blaming.
What?
We're trying to figure out who stole the flag.
That's okay. I mean, it sucks. I'm really sad about the Suns, but
So the next game is Sunday?
Yeah.
So make sure you comment who you think is going to win the NBA Finals and post it before it's over.
So do you think your Uncle John would have eaten food like this during watching games at home? And
Oh, yeah, we
maybe,
had-
maybe a couple of soda pops?
Our family had a lot of, especially holiday parties. Thanksgiving was huge. Christmas,
Well, we're talking
birthdays.
Talking sports. Would it,
That's what I'm saying, because that's what they would do on Thanksgiving.
Eating
It would,
wings?
like just games, and any sport. Games.
and soda pop, AKA alcohol. Wow.
So, but something kind of behind the scenes. So my mom works for that. Now we're going into the NFL, but that's okay. What kind is this?
Just try it. Don't worry about it. Just go into it
No,
blind.
I like to see teriyaki. So my mom worked for the NFL.
The brownies.
But so she would have parties, and some of the players would come over to the house for like card games. I don't know if it was supposed to do that, but it did. Yeah, it was
That's no big deal.
So
that was
so I
back in the
remember
day.
this is as a little girl, and I'm like this big, and I'm like looking up, because the football players, when you see them like in person, it's literally like Thor on steroids. They're so huge. So it was a really different, neat way to grow up and just be a part of that. And then as I got older, I worked at Cleveland Browns games, like on the switchboard and in the loges, and I served people and in the press box. So yeah, it was kind of all over the place.
Was Anne the life of the party?
Yes. My mom she loves to dance, just good times. Loves Vegas, but she likes to party. But you know what? That's inside of me too, so.
We all know where you like to party.
Yeah.
So try the teriyaki. That's my favorite so far.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. So much flavor. Especially with a little ranch on there.
Oh wow.
Isn't that good? That's a really good wing. The other one I had was okay, but Caribbean jerk.
So I remember when we first met, you were always watching basketball.
Well, I like to watch.
And I would try to distract you.
I would like to. I like to watch the playoffs. The regular season's kind of boring because I don't think they try that hard. The playoffs, every play counts, every turnover counts, everything. You live and die with every play.
Did you like the Cavs back then?
Oh God, yeah.
Because we're originally from Cleveland.
Yeah, the Browns, the Cavs, and the Indians always broke our hearts because back then they always lost. Years ago, they were always losing, always. I remember the Browns literally were going to go to the playoffs, and the guy threw it in the end zone to score a touchdown. They would have made it to the playoffs, and he threw an interception, and they didn't go to the playoffs.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, so
was that the Super Bowl game I always cry about?
No, I don't think it was the Super Bowl. They were just trying to get into the playoffs.
If they won, we were going to Disney in Florida because my mom was a secretary for the Browns, and it was like my brother and I were crying. And I know there's way worse tragedies, but I was like,
yeah, but when you're young,
because back then secretaries didn't make a lot like they do now. It wasn't much at all. So it was like a dream to be able to go to Florida, to go to Disney. I mean, for us, because we didn't grow up with it. I mean, she provided a lot, but on a secretarial salary back then.
A single mom.
Yeah. So
what did you think of that one?
I agree with you. This is really, really good.
Which one is this? Oh, this is just regular buffalo. So this is
Did you try one of those? Because that's a dry rub. How many have you eaten? What's that one? I'm gonna try that. Thai. I'm gonna try a Thai curry. Let's do the smell. Ooh, you can smell the Thai. Or no, I mean the curry, not the Thai. Because I like curry. I use it a little bit when I cook, and it has a kick, but it's not like overpowering.
Depends how much you put in.
That's really good.
The buffalo, just regular buffalo flavor is really good.
Well, that's my favorite, is Asiago wings. It's like a dry rub with like Parmesan, and I love dry rubs of wings. Ooh, I'm gonna try a Caribbean jerk.
My nose is running from one of the wings that had a little spice on it.
Ooh, this is really good. It's barbecue, but you can taste that kind of, that Caribbean jerk flavor. This reminds me of Cozumel. Like, or no. Oh, where did we go? Jamaica, that's it. Yeah, Mom.
Going back to your mom real quick, one of the coolest stories, things I've ever heard with your mom that I thought I'm just blown away is your mom helped out during draft day. And I remember Ray Lewis, she was talking to Ray Lewis, the great Hall of Famer Ray Lewis, was talking to your mom coming out of college. And they were at least trying to talk to him to see if they could draft, because I think at that point it was when the Cleveland Browns were going to Baltimore. Mm-hmm. I think that was the time period.
And she was
on the phone with him.
One of my uncles actually found a clip. I have to find it again. Of my mom getting Ray Lewis on the phone to be drafted, and you can hear her saying, Ray, like trying to see if the connection was still there, because it was so different back then. The cell phones, if you did have one, were like ginormous, and it was just so different because that was back in the 80s. So yeah, that was a really, really neat story of my mom getting Ray Lewis on the phone.
But sad in the history of Cleveland, because that's when they did get him, I believe, but then they were leaving Cleveland because he played for Baltimore, but
Eventually the Browns left Cleveland, which was really, it was a really turning point for my mom, because she had to make a decision. Was she going to go to Baltimore and with the team, or stay in Cleveland?
Now, that was in the 90s, I think.
Yes. So, she chose, because there was some medical things going on with my grandparents, to stay. So she made a sacrifice, but she did train the new secretaries. I'm not sure, 1 or 2 secretaries in when she actually went to Baltimore and helped them get situated and everything. So yeah, it was sad though, because it was just such a change, and a dynamic change for a lot of people. So it was just something that our family went through, like, together. So that is the sports episode with some wings and some party food. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. Let me know who you think's going to win the NBA Finals.
The whole series.
I'm going to go with the Celtics. My Uncle John just told me you better say it. So I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics to win the whole, but it's not going to be easy. I think it's going to go to 7 games. So leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. We're slowly chugging. We need more subscribers, and hit the like button. Thank you. Bye.